Phillies Q102. Booker, 616 with Blair and Angie. Diego's off today. I got an email from this kid named Brian. He emailed me. He's 16. He loves weather, okay? And he always...
Weather boy.
He always writes Dave Aldrich over at Fox 29. Like, you know, and every now and again, Dave will, like, give him a shout-out because he's a big fan of weather. And I thought it'd be fun to bring Brian up to the station. He's from... Where are you from, Brian? Stratford?
Stratford, New Jersey, yeah.
Okay, so he's really... How did you get into weather, dude?
I don't know. When I was a kid, my mom was used to watch the Weather Channel. And
You're still a kid. What are you talking about? You're 16.
Yeah. He looks like a weather kid, though.
You do look like a weather guy.
I don't know what it is.
You're going to be a weather guy someday, I can tell.
Yeah, I want to.
No kidding. Are you going to go to school for broadcasting and such?
For meteorology, yeah.
No kidding. That's really interesting.
So cute.
So you just liked it as a kid and you just started to figure it out?
Yeah, there's like home videos of me at my best friend's house.
Yeah.
And it'd be like, Brian, here's the weather. And I would name someone.
So, I mean, do you seriously understand the weather, like weather patterns and such? Are you that into it right now? You can explain weather and
I can
such?
explain certain things.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, today's temperature is up to what, 60 today?
I'm looking at 64 today.
64?
Oh,
Yeah.
Brian.
Oh, look at Brian.
And the record is 69.
Wow.
Oh.
No kidding. Now, why is it so warm?
Well, there's a warm front passing through. That's why all this rain's here. It might get a thunderstorm or two from it.
Really?
So on one side of the front is warm air, and later this afternoon, after it passes through, the temperature will drop.
I got to tell you, I've never been more uninterested in my life. But it's going to be warm today.
Yeah.
See, when weather guys start talking about, like, the warm front and this and that, I'm like,
He sounds professional, though.
But he
16.
does. He does. He's fantastic. He's great at this. I don't understand what he's talking about.
Like, when you're a kid, the things that you get into. Like, I seriously know that he will be a weather kid one day. Because
Definitely.
when I was little, I used to, like, tape the songs on the radio, and I would make sure that I taped the DJ, too. And then I would turn the
did,
DJ
too.
down,
Yep, me too.
and I'd talk where the DJ was talking all the time.
Same thing.
That's
Same
so
thing.
funny.
I used to write down all the songs on, like, Rick D's Top 40 and stuff.
Me too.
I write those down, yeah.
And compare it to last week, like, ooh, this song fell a couple points.
Wow.
Go to our radio shows in
This
our
one's
room.
moving up the chart.
All right, Brian. So you'll stick around and do the weather for us today, right?
Yep.
God
Okay.
knows Booker can't do it.
Yeah, because
so.
I screw it up. He's
Yeah.
at 64. I was reporting 60. He's already trumped me by 4 degrees. But you know, we're going to keep our eye on the temperature
Yep.
today. And
All right.
if you're not right, and if I'm closer to right, we're throwing you right
I'll
out
kill
of
you
here.
tomorrow.
That's it.
Okay.
All right. We got to take a break. It's Q102.
The Booker Show.
More Booker. More next.
On Phillies Q102.
Selling out around the world. London, 23,000 tickets sold in 38 seconds. They're back and taking over the world. The Spice Girls. Emma, Jerry, Mel B, Melanie C, Victoria. The Spice Girls live. This Tuesday night, the Wachovia Center. Hotter than ever.
We have a 16-year-old named Brian from New Jersey. He knows everything there is to know about weather. He'll come in and give you today's forecast and tomorrow's forecast next. I'm just going to call it 60 with a chance of showers today, but he already corrected my forecast for today. He's predicting something else. We'll find out exactly what that is next. Stick with us for that. Good Charlotte first on Q102. It is Good Charlotte. It's Booker, 634 at Phillies, Q102. Angie's coming up in a few minutes with the dirt. Our friend Brian, he is from New Jersey, Stratford, New Jersey, a big fan of the weather. I say 60 today. I say 60. Brian, you say what?
64.
64.
I'll trust Brian. I mean, Booker, you can't even tell me what time it is half the time.
Good point.
Get that wrong.
I always get my weather from NBC, just from their website, just out of habit. Which channels to you or which weathermen are the best?
David Aldrich from Fox 29 is definitely the best.
He is the
Philly.
best. Why is he the best?
He's a bold forecaster. He doesn't go with anybody. He goes against
He's
everybody.
a bold forecaster.
He's a bold forecaster. They say rain, I say thunderstorms.
Exactly.
Really?
They say
Yeah,
snow, I
he is
say
thunderstorms in the
blizzard.
forecast for today.
Who is the biggest hack in Philly? Now be careful. You might be working with him someday. Or her.
I don't even know.
Dave Warren. Just say it.
Oh,
Dave Warren.
good answer.
Dave Warren. I like that.
He's our buddy. It's okay.
Doug Kammerer.
Speaking of Doug Kammerer, he starts today on CBS.
I know,
2.
he does. He's back.
Oh, today?
Today's his day. Yeah,
Ooh,
that's
my
right.
TiVo for that.
I will not be watching that, for the record.
Oh.
By the way, Jumper, number 1 at the box office this
How about
weekend.
that?
$27 million. Hayden Christensen, a bona fide movie star.
Rachel Bilson.
Rachel Bilson. Number 1, $27 million. Step Up 2 in the street. Phillies Q102. 6:51. Booker with Angie and Blair. Diego's off this morning. Our guest this morning, his name is Brian. He's from Stratford, Connecticut. He enjoys...
Connecticut.
He's from Stratford, New Jersey, Connecticut.
Wrong way, baby.
Wrong direction. He enjoys the weather. He's a big fan of the weather. He says 64 today. 64 and some showers. So there's your official Brian forecast, courtesy of Q102. Q102 T-Pain. 809. Booker with the girls this morning. Diego's out. Brian in the studio with us. I know, it's all estrogen all morning. Brian's in the studio with us. He's from Stratford. He wrote me an email about loving the weather. And he's a big fan of Fox 29 and Dave Aldrich. And so I said, why don't you come up and give us an accurate forecast for the day, since I hack it up every day. I mean, I'll just be honest with everybody in the audience. I don't know what the weather is. If you're counting on me to give you the weather every day.
Don't.
Yeah, don't. I'm always wrong. I don't know. So I brought Brian up. Brian goes to what high school? I forgot already.
Sterling High School?
Sterling High School. The Knights.
Yeah.
Okay, he's here. Give me today's forecast, because there's going to be a change midday.
Yeah, it'll be 64 for a high around midday, probably, maybe 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Thunder showers on and off, warm and windy, and then around 1 o'clock for the rest of the afternoon, temperatures will fall, probably to around 51 by 4 o'clock.
So there you go. It's going to get cold. And tomorrow, even colder, right?
Yeah, high 38 tomorrow with
Chance
a few flurries.
Chance of a flurry,
Yeah.
and on Wednesday, even more snow.
Yeah, some accumulating snow on Wednesday.
Look at that.
Accumulating.
Inches. We've got inches.
Inches. So there you go. There's your forecast. Thank you, Brian. Well done. 8:10, Dirt next, Natasha Bedingfield. First, it is Q102. Quickly, I got a text in. It says, wow, figuring out heights, weather guest. The show is great today.
Text of the day.
Thank you for that.
Booker will be right back.
Jordan Sparks, your American Idol. 8:36 at Q102. Around noon, we're going to climb up to 64 for your high today. Then the temperature plummets down into the 50s. It's going to give you a chance at snow flurries tomorrow and snow on Wednesday as well. So the temperature is about to change yet once again. It is 8:36. I'm Booker. Angie, Blair here. Diego off this morning.
On Philly's Q102.
It's Q102, 8:51. Booker, Angie, and Blair. Diego off today. Brian joins us from Stratford, New Jersey. A big fan of the weather, so much that he wrote me an email and said, Booker, I'd like to be on your show and do some weather forecasting for the morning. I said, why not? I'm a hack. I never get the weather right anyhow. So he couldn't do any worse than me. So, Brian, your forecast for today.
High of 64 this morning, and then this afternoon temperatures drop, and look for thunder showers on and off, and it'll be warm and windy.
Okay, tomorrow?
Tomorrow, we're looking at 38. There'll be gusty winds and a few flurries possible.
Will you call in from time to time and check in with us?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Our new official weather person, who is 16 years old.
Good job.
And somehow more qualified than me.
Yeah.
Perfect.